Hi, my name is Rachel Lobb, and I'm going to be giving a presentation on the class Beginning Ministerial Internship. In this presentation, I'm going to go over 4 key aspects of ministry, which are heart, tasks, nature, and life. Within the heart of ministry, there's leading with compassion. So the heart of ministry is the driving force behind serving others. 1 or 2 key qualities that form the core of a ministry leader's heart is like compassion or forgiveness. Throughout this course, I did a mentorship with Johanna Barsh, which was awesome. She is an ordained pastor through the Assemblies of God, and she had so many good insights as I met with her the 4 times, and she really just gave a lot to me. So for meeting with my mentor, Johanna, throughout this class, I gained some very practical steps that I can take while I navigate the world of ministry. When it comes to the heart of ministry, we're all called to make disciples, but we must never lose sight of the one who we are making disciples for, which is Jesus. And so Jesus must be the center of that. The next is the tasks of ministry. And of course, these are not as glamorous as you would think. So ministry involves a variety of tasks that are not just preaching or teaching. A couple of things that I've seen within my own time with being the director of kids ministry is I am the one that cleans the toilets every single week, and I am the one that does a lot of the dirty jobs. People wouldn't know that, and that's okay. But there are lots of different tasks. And then there are things that pop up that you just wouldn't think about, like someone needs help with something that's in your church. And so it's either you help them or they don't have anyone to help them. So you just jump right in. It is important to identify your gifts and how you can develop necessary skills with that. God has given us each specific gifts that are wonderful and that can be used for his kingdom. But if we don't know what they are, then it's going to be really hard to use them. So from meeting with my mentor, Johanna, throughout this class, she emphasized that most of the things that I'm going to do in my role as the director of kids ministry will go unnoticed. But that doesn't matter because God notices them. And nothing is too low or too small of a task for someone to do, especially as a leader. So if we want to take on that servant heart and that servant leadership, it's taking on those tasks and also serving others. Now looking at the nature of ministry, there are unique characters and challenges that present itself within every single church and within every single ministry. So as we look at the nature of ministry, we see that it not only presents unique characteristics and challenges within what maybe a normal job would look like compared to ministry, but it also, every single church is different. So there are unique characteristics to each church. One of the specific challenges is like leadership in a smaller congregation or navigating difficult situations, which every single pastor is going to have to at some point navigate a difficult situation. From meeting with my own mentor throughout the class, we discussed the unique challenges that each church deals with. And this was something that stuck out to me because of the unique situations that I have already gone through in my role and the things that my church has gone through and how I ended up at the church. Next, we look at the life of ministry, and it's an ongoing journey of service and growth. One key aspect of a healthy ministerial life is leading by example. And that's something that I learned immensely in this course was everything that we do is leading by example. And it's exciting because we get to have that personal growth in it. From meeting with my mentor throughout this course, boundaries and balance were a huge topic that I think we went over almost every single time. And this is something I've personally struggled with is overcommitting and always saying yes, because not only do I want to be a part of it, but I also don't want to disappoint everyone. So talking about this with my mentor has been great because I've learned a couple of different skills that were practical steps in how to say no. And this is where our adventure begins. So we have the heart of ministry, the tasks of ministry, the nature of ministry, and also the life of ministry. And ministry is not just a destination, but it's an ongoing adventure that we get to do together.